What if Batman and the Joker were just normal guys conversating at a Gotham park? Well, after their seemingly fatal battle during the Batman in-game storyline, it's eventually revealed that not only did Bruce Wayne survive the showdown, but the Joker survived as well. However, due to the fact that they both lost their memories and didn't really know what their past lives consisted of, Bruce didn't have any idea who the Joker was, and the Joker only knew that Bruce was Bruce, which resulted in a pretty casual conversation about the state of Gotham City. But soon enough, after an unsettling turn of events, Bruce was put on high alert when the Joker casually pulled out a firearm from a paper bag. Despite the alarming and seemingly hostile gesture though, the Joker claimed he was only trying to make a point, indicating that he was one of the last people rescued in the aftermath of the Joker's attack, and that somehow the incident completely changed him. He no longer had any recollection of who he was in the past, and at first he felt like starting his life all over again was pointless. So he came to this exact park bench with the purpose of inserting the barrel in his mouth and taking his own life. But right before pulling the trigger, he felt like the park bench itself was telling him not to do it, which is when he realized how lovely, peaceful, and calm the area was. It just seemed like a place where a gun shouldn't be fired. So he started to go there every single day to restrain him from hurting himself, and ever since then, his life turned around for the better. He found a stable job at a local butcher shop, moved into a new apartment, and just felt happier overall, which is one of the reasons he was so happy to run into Bruce right now, because it seemed like he was happier as well. And if that was truly the case, then there was no point to dwelling on the past and becoming who he was before. Despite such a harmless suggestion though, Bruce thought that there were deeper intentions behind the Joker's words, because after a recent exchange with Duke Thomas where he had a vision of a giant bat creature, he was starting to believe that he used to be Batman, but he wasn't 100% certain. So he grabbed the Joker by his collar and then pulled him up to his chest, demanding to know how he knew who he used to be. But the Joker swore that he didn't know anything about him except that he was Bruce Wayne, stressing that he could stop things from going back to the way they used to be. And of course Bruce was confused with what he meant by that, so the Joker expressed that because he was head of Wayne Enterprises, he had the power to stop the park lake from being polluted and infested like it used to be in the past. So Bruce finally calmed down after realizing they were talking about two completely different things, but expressed that he wasn't head of Wayne Enterprises anymore, so he couldn't do anything to stop the lake from reverting. However, that's when a massive explosion went off inside the city, and wanting to make sure that his girlfriend and kids at the rec center were okay, Bruce began running their way as fast as he possibly could, but sadly that's when this issue comes to an end. But if you guys want to see what happens next, let me know in the comments down below.